Hello, welcome to our performance seminar, May 23rd at 6:45 p.m. This is the Introductory Performance Seminar Express. If you haven't done this before, then the way that it works is each of you will perform your piece, and once you guys have finished, then we will go through and play a little bit of each other's pieces and talk about how we can improve. While you are performing, make sure that your original sound is on and that you're unmuted so that we can hear you just fine. And while you are not performing, make sure that you are muted so that you're not, so that you don't interrupt the other person while they're performing. If both of you could have your video on for the remainder of this, then that would be great. And I will share my screen and we will just go in order of the list here. So Audrey, can you introduce yourself and the name of the piece you'll be playing?
I'm Audrey, and I'm going to be playing Stacy's Brother by Mad Sci. Do I start playing?
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Excellent. Sorry, I didn't quite hear the end of that because the internet started to go kind of a little wonky. But what I did hear was very cool. Nice work. We'll look at that in a second. Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right, Ion, can you introduce yourself and the name of the piece you'll be playing?
Um, I'm Mayan, and I'll be playing the One Piece Netflix theme.
Cool.
Oh yeah, and it's modified a bit.
Yeah, that was a really good performance, but I did not know what was quite going on there, um, because the music is totally different than what you were playing. But I do like what you played. Very nice job.
It's because I modified it so like I didn't play like almost the whole second page.
Right. Yeah. Even just like the main theme of the ba-da-da, da-da-da, I'm not really sure even where that's at. Uh, but we'll look into it in a second. All right, and last but not least, Calvin, can you introduce yourself and the name of the piece you'll be playing?
Hi, my name is Calvin, and today I'll be playing Promenade by Carl Czerny.
Czerny, yeah.
Wait.
All right, really nice job. Very good job with you as well. Cool. Why don't we start here because this is the one that has the music most closely resembling what the performer played. I think you did a really good job here. Nice steady tempo throughout. I think really just kind of gradually building up the speed in here would be nice, and also to have a lot more contrast between our dynamics, right? Just like in this last line, we have forte, which means to play loud, and then we decrescendo, which means to gradually get quieter until we are playing quiet here at the end. But I actually kind of wanted to look at this symbol. Audrey, Ian, do either of you know what this symbol is called? No. All right, then let me show you. This is called a turn. A turn, and Calvin was playing it expertly. The way that the turn is kind of an old style of ornamentation, is what we call it. It's a particular way of playing the notes. It's kind of like if I'm playing guitar and I bend up the string as I'm playing to make it go like wow, right? Like it's kind of a hard thing to notate, and so it becomes kind of like custom that like when you're playing rock guitar, you might bend the strings. In classical music, you might do a turn, and the way that the turn works is we play the note that the turn is under, and then we go a note above, the note again, note below, and then the note again. So it goes, is usually how it goes. Usually we have a turn that goes into the note higher, which is what is happening here. Both in this measure, going from here to here, and from 10 to 11, and from 12 to 13, that we do one up, same note, one down, same note, and then typically it is going to the note above. So again, just to show on the piano, like this, ending on the note above, and then the next one starts on G, one above, the same note, back down, then on G, and then ends on one above. So we have, and then, Audrey, do you want to try doing the turn, starting on F? You're on mute, I can't hear you.
I
Okay,
still
thanks.
don't really get it.
Sure, so like it goes, I wonder if there's like a, do we have scratch paper here? No, we don't. That might be a helpful thing to include. So I'll write it here in this measure, that it would be F, and then we play G, and then we go back down to F, and then one below F to E, and then back to F, then land on G afterwards. So
starting on F?
yeah, probably with your third finger would be the easiest.
No.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That's how it goes. And Ian, do you want to try this turn as well? It was actually a little hard to hear you. Is your original sound on, maybe? Like, it just kind of sounded like thunking.
It is on.
Okay, how about one more time? Let's see if I can hear you. Yeah, unfortunately, it just kind of sounds like like I can hear that you're playing the piano, but from our end, it's just like kind of hard to hear. All right, well, that is the turn. Turn. Now you guys know how to play it. That's about all the time we have for today's seminar, unfortunately. Thank you for joining up and performing for me. I'll have some notes on your performances in your profiles that you can look at with your teacher later. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.